Hi, everyone, and welcome back to the podcast. I'm Raya, and I'm really happy you're here with us today.
Hey, everyone. I'm Alex. Thanks for spending some time with us. You know what, Raya? I went to this networking event last week, and it was incredible.
Oh? What made it so good?
There were so many people there. Tons of conversations happening, music, energy everywhere. I stayed until the very end, and I didn't want to leave.
That's interesting. I actually went to something similar recently, but I had a completely different experience.
Really? What happened?
I enjoyed it at first, but after about 2 hours, I just felt exhausted. I needed to go home and be quiet.
See? That's so fascinating to me. The same type of event, but we had totally opposite reactions.
Exactly. And I think it's because I'm definitely more of an introvert, and you're probably more of an extrovert.
You know what? I think you're right. And that's actually a perfect topic for today.
Today we're talking about introverts and extroverts, how we socialize differently, and why both are completely normal.
This is important because people often misunderstand what these words actually mean.
Right. It's not about being shy or being loud. It's about how you get your energy.
Exactly. And understanding this can help you understand yourself better. And it can help you understand other people too.
Whether you're an introvert, an extrovert, or somewhere in between, this conversation will help you see why you feel the way you do in social situations.
So today we'll explain what these words mean, talk about how we socialize differently, and help you figure out which one you might be.
Before we dive in, just a quick reminder. If you're enjoying these conversations, you can subscribe to the channel.
And if this episode feels relatable or helpful, giving it a thumbs up really supports us.
This topic helps you understand yourself better, and that's really valuable.
So if it resonates with you, your support helps us keep making these episodes.
Thank you. Now let's get into it.
Raya, let's start with the basics. What does the word introvert actually mean?
An introvert is someone who gets their energy from being alone or in quiet small groups. After socializing, they need time alone to recharge.
So it's about energy, not about being shy or antisocial.
Exactly. Introverts can be very social and confident. They can enjoy parties and conversations. They just need alone time afterward to feel balanced again.
That makes sense. And what about extroverts? What does that word mean?
An extrovert is someone who gets their energy from being around people. Social interaction makes them feel alive and energized.
So after a party, an extrovert feels recharged and ready for more. But an introvert might feel completely drained.
Yes. It's not that one is better than the other. It's just how we're wired.
So how do introverts and extroverts socialize differently? Like, what does it actually look like?
Extroverts usually prefer larger groups, lots of activity, meeting new people. They feel energized in crowds and can socialize for hours without getting tired.
That definitely sounds like me. I love being around lots of people.
Introverts prefer smaller, deeper conversations, maybe one-on-one or a small group of close friends. They like meaningful connections over lots of surface-level interactions.
And they probably leave events earlier than extroverts?
Sometimes, yes. Not because they're not having fun, but because their social battery runs out. They start to feel overwhelmed or tired.
I think people misunderstand introverts sometimes.
They do. People think introvert means shy or antisocial, but that's not true at all.
Right. You can be an introvert and still love people and enjoy socializing.
And people think extroverts are always loud or attention-seeking, which also isn't true.
So it's really just about where you get your energy from.
Exactly. And most people are somewhere in the middle, not extreme on either side. You might be a little bit of both.
So I'm definitely an extrovert. I realized this pretty clearly last month.
What happened?
I went to this big networking event with maybe 100 people. There was music, conversations happening everywhere, so much energy in the room.
That sounds overwhelming to me just hearing about it.
For you, maybe. But for me, it was amazing. I talked to so many people, made new connections, learned interesting things. And by the end of the night, I felt so energized.
You didn't feel tired at all?
Not even a little bit. I actually didn't want to leave. I felt more alive than when I arrived.
That's such a clear sign you're an extrovert.
What about you? Have you had a similar experience but opposite?
I have. I went to a party with about 50 people. At first it was nice. I talked to a few people, had some genuinely good conversations. After about 2 hours, I just felt completely drained. Like my energy was gone. I couldn't focus on conversations anymore. I needed to go home and be quiet.
So you left early?
I did. And when I got home and sat in silence, just reading a book, I felt so much better. Like I was recharging.
And that's completely valid, Raya. You're not being rude by leaving when you need to.
Exactly. I've learned to honor my limits instead of forcing myself to stay and be miserable.
That's really healthy. Let's practice a conversation between an introvert and extrovert making plans together.
Okay, let's imagine we're planning this weekend.
Hey, Raya, there's this big party on Saturday night. Do you want to go? It's going to be really fun. Lots of people, music, dancing.
That sounds nice, Alex, but I think I might skip this one. I've had a really busy week, and I need some quiet time to recharge.
That totally makes sense. You need your alone time. What if we did something smaller instead? Maybe just grab coffee on Sunday afternoon?
That sounds perfect. Just the two of us?
Yeah, just us. We can catch up and talk without all the noise and crowds.
I'd love that. Thank you for understanding, Alex.
Of course. I know you need your recharge time. I don't take it personally.
And I appreciate that you still want to spend time with me, just in a different way.
See? Neither person is wrong here. We just have different needs.
And good friends understand and respect those differences instead of trying to change each other.
That event last night was amazing. I met so many interesting people and had the best conversations.
I'm glad you had fun, Alex. I actually had to leave pretty early, though.
Really? Were you not enjoying it?
No, I was. I had some really great conversations with a few people, but after a while, I just felt completely exhausted.
That's so interesting to me. I felt the exact opposite. I left feeling energized and ready for more socializing.
I honestly can't imagine that. By the time I got home, all I wanted was silence and my couch.
And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. You know what you need.
I used to feel really bad about leaving early, like I was missing out or being antisocial.
But you're not being antisocial at all. You're just an introvert. You recharge differently than I do.
Exactly. And once I accepted that about myself, I stopped feeling guilty about it.
That's real growth right there.
And you, Alex, you need social interaction. That's how you recharge your battery.
I really do. If I'm alone for too long, I start to feel restless and kind of down.
See? We're just wired completely differently, and that's perfectly okay.
It really is.
When we talk about introverts and extroverts, we're really talking about understanding how we recharge and what we need to feel our best.
Extroverts get energy from being around people. Social situations make them feel alive and recharged.
And introverts get energy from quiet, alone time. They can absolutely love people and still need space to recharge afterward.
Neither is better or worse. They're just different ways of being human.
And most people aren't completely one or the other. You might be somewhere in the middle, a little bit of both.
The important thing is understanding yourself. What makes you feel energized? What drains you?
Once you know that, you can make choices that support your well-being instead of forcing yourself into situations that exhaust you.
And you can be more understanding and patient with others who are different from you.
Exactly.
Now we'd love to hear from you.
Are you more of an introvert or an extrovert?
Or are you somewhere in the middle, like a lot of people are?
Write a sentence or two in the comments. You can say something like, "I'm an extrovert. I love being around people." Or, "I'm an introvert. I need quiet time to recharge." Or, "I'm a bit of both, depending on the situation."
And tell us how you recharge. What makes you feel energized and ready to take on the world?
If this episode helped you understand yourself or someone in your life better, share it with them.
Sometimes just knowing there's a word for how you feel makes such a huge difference.
Thank you so much for being here and learning with us today.
We really appreciate you.
We'll see you in the next episode.
Goodbye, everyone.